Now to create a dynamic web template, you go to File, New, Page, and then you want to stay on General, and you want to go down to Dynamic Web Template. Click OK, and then the first thing you want to do is to get rid of this box, this div tag right here. So the easiest way is, if you're in Design, go to Split, and you want to delete everything within the body tags. And then click down here. Now you want to add layers for your page. So I'm going to put a layer here for the top, and this typically is where your banner goes. So banner goes here, and then you're going to put one for your nav. So you can double click on the layer. It puts a new layer out here. With your nav, you can put your nav anywhere you wish. So get the handles on this box, drag it down, and these are where your nav buttons go. So your nav goes here, or if you want, you can put your nav across the top. So I'm going to do another layer, drag it out, and you can have, or you can put your nav here. Alright, so far we have a banner layer, our navigation layer, or a navigation layer here. And then we need to draw a layer for our content. So I double clicked on layer over here in the toolbox. Here's my new layer. And I'm just going to draw a layer to match the size of the banner. And then I'm going to make it pretty big. And the key part for this layer is you want to make it editable for any page that you create off of this dynamic web template. So right click, manage editable regions, make sure you right click on the layer, and we're going to add one called content. Okay, click add and close. Notice it put content in parentheses. Alright, if you want to, you can change your layer properties. You can change them different colors. If you go over here and right click on layer, you can do borders and shading. If you want shading, background color, foreground color. So you can change whatever you want. You can put a background picture in there. Let's just say we choose that. It just changed the font color. So whatever you want to do, you can do to your layers. To insert navigation buttons, you go to Insert, Interactive Button, choose the one you like, and you say this is our home page. And right now we don't have anything to link it to, so we'll just do that for now and added our button in here. Alright, so now we haven't saved it. It's still untitled and it has a little asterisk. Notice it has a .dwt, so that's what we need to save ours as. So we go File, Save. We're in the Moodheart folder, and we want to just put template .dwt. You have to do .dwt. Save. It's going to say you want these embedded files for your button. Click OK. And then now we have our images for the button we created and our template. Now the nice thing we can do is we can create a page off of this template. And all we have to do is go File, New, Page, and you can just do the shortcut, Create from Dynamic Web Template. Choose the one we just created, and we have a new page. It says Files Updated, Close. Now notice this is a .html page, not a DWT, so this is a web page that can be seen by the browser. And in here we just add any content that you need to. And we want to save this page. This is going to be the main page of my site, so if you remember, you save it as index.html. So this one we're going to do index.html. Save, and now we have an index page. If we go back and we want more pages, you can do File, New, Create from Dynamic Web Template, DWT, or Template DWT, Open, and now we have a new template. Okay, so this one I'm just going to save it as page 2. Or yeah, let's do page 2.html. Okay, so, and then I'll put page 2 here. Alright, notice I can't edit any of these other regions. If I want to edit it, I go back to my dynamic web template, my template.dwt, and I can edit here. And if we want to put another, let's put another interactive button. Oops. Insert interactive button. We're going to do this, and then this time we're going to say it's called page 2. We're actually going to link this one to page 2, and we click OK. Let's edit this button to actually link it to home. So we're going to browse, and remember our home is our index. Okay, so I updated it on my dynamic web template. So if I have the asterisk, I need to save it, and the shortcut to save your whole website is just this stack of disk. Click OK. Notice it's going to embed these files for your new button you just created. And it says there are 2 files attached to dynamic or to template.dwt. Would you like to update them now? You click yes. And it says 2 files updated. Close. And if we look, it added page 2 onto both pages. So any changes you make to this page is going to update the pages that you created from this dynamic web template. Last thing we're going to do is preview. Notice you can't do a dynamic web template, so we go to Index, Preview, and we have our dynamic web template with our home page. Okay, and then we go to page 2, back to our home page, and so that's the easiest and fastest way to create a site, is to create your dynamic web template the way you want it, put your banner in, put your nav where you want it, and then make this region editable by right-clicking and going to Manage Editable Regions. If you have any questions, please ask. You can ask me in class or email me.